Hey y'all, welcome back to Taking Care of My Daughter Part 3. Okay, so I was going downstairs. She woke me up out of my sleep crying and saying basically that she doesn't feel good. So I said I'm going to try this new method that I seen on Instagram, I think. It was the onion method. So they said cut up onions, all of the onions. Well, not all of the onions, but cut them up. I wasn't too sure if you were supposed to cut them up into like bits and pieces, or if you were supposed to leave them as the circle they were. So I just cut them up, okay? As I was doing that, I was working on 2 hours of sleep, okay? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to be up to go to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm shaking my head because I'm just like, I'm so freaking tired, but my baby girl don't feel good at all. And it's crazy how she keeps getting sick. So I'm over here breaking the onions up. Because like I said, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to do it. So I was just breaking them up. I hate the smell of onions, you guys. I don't like the smell of onions. I don't like onions at all. But if this is going to help my baby girl, then so be it. I'm going to just have to suck it up and try it out, okay? She doesn't know what I'm doing. I just told her I'll be right back. I'm going to try to do something to make you feel better. And hopefully God does his thing, okay? So, yeah. I'm breaking them nasty things up or whatever. And yeah, just watch. So then I took some water and I'm heading up the steps. Those are the onions, you guys. They smell like trash. Then I picked some socks out. I was like, I'm not going to use her good socks because I'm 9 times out of 10 going to throw these socks away afterwards. And she's looking at me like, Mommy, what are you doing? Why are you touching my feet? And I already don't like feet, okay? The only feet I ever touch is mine and hers, okay? I don't touch feet. But anywho, she's looking like, what are you doing? Her face. She does not like onions. She's just like me. And she's looking like, what are you about to do? Just look at her, y'all. I was trying to figure out whether I was supposed to hold her foot up, put the onions there, or was I supposed to put the onions in the sock and then put the sock on, or what I was supposed to do. Like, I'm very new to this. I don't know. Like, see, look, I'm over here like, but how are the onions going to stay if I'm putting the sock on? Like, everything was just roaming through my head. And mind you, like I said, I'm only working on 2 hours of sleep, okay? So don't cover me, you guys. Do not cover me at all. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying hard. So I said, I'm going to just put the sock on first and then try to slide the onions in real quick. And she's just watching me. Y'all, she don't look sick right here. Like, she's like, what? Oh my gosh. You see? She's covering her face and everything. So I'm over here sliding the onions in. She's looking like, ew, Mommy, what are you doing? Don't put no onions on my feet. My feet are going to stink. That's her true thoughts, okay? I was already going crazy smelling the mess, okay? I could not. So I said, just hold your foot up a little bit. We over here struggling like crazy. And then she was like, Mommy, my foot got caught in the sock. And I'm just like, girl, come on. It's a process, okay? We're trying. let's figure it out together, okay? She's like, ew, this feels nasty. And that's what it looks like. So I'm trying to move them around in her sock because I wasn't sure where it was supposed to be in her sock or whatever. So I was just moving them. I was just like, I know your feet gonna stink tomorrow. But then I did the other foot and she was like, oh my gosh. Since I did the first foot, the second foot wasn't as hard as the first foot. Like I said, wasn't as hard as the first foot, but it was still hard. I was still struggling. But when I did it again the next night, I figured out how to do it. I put the onions in the sock first and then put the sock on her foot, okay? Like I said, it was a struggle. I had them over there on her ankle and everything. And she got her arms crossed. She's just like, this is crazy. I hate being sick. I don't like it. Don't worry, baby girl. I don't like you being sick either. And I pray that you get better ASAP, okay? This is a lot. Mommy duties are never, 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 never over, okay? Even if you think they're over and you're trying to get some sleep, they're never over, okay? I tell you, it's hard to be a mommy, but I am the best mommy I can be, okay? I care about my child. But yeah, then I put the blanket on her and she slept with me. Like when she's sick, I always allow her to sleep with me. Then I went to go get her a washcloth, a cold washcloth to put on her head. Because her temperature was at like 101, I think. So I put that on her head. And then she was showing me her foot again and saying they stink. So I put that on her head, told her good night. And then I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and took her socks off before I left the house. And I was like, oh my gosh, your feet stink and you're still burning up. These did not work. So I was like, we're just going to try this later and see how it goes if your fever has not went down. And maybe I cut the onions up wrong or whatever. So the next night I tried them again and they still ain't work. So I gave up. I was like, but you stunk up my room and her room. Like, come on now. All right, you guys. Bye.